Make sure you hit Control Z. Matter of fact, you hit Control Z. And let it run all the way into the verse.
Life ain't promises a day goes by.
And after we finish,
Blunt Rap Discussion, Blunt Rap TV. Got the First Lady with me. BluntRapENT, Miss Lola Love. And we just about to talk to y'all about what everybody else been talking about. The battle.
That good old battle.
The epic battle.
The Locks versus Dipset.
The Locks versus, we witness hip hop history and first and foremost, because we all know, most people feel like the Locks won, but it wouldn't be epic unless both groups was monumental to hip hop. So we got to tilt our hat for both of them even putting themselves in position to make history where you damn near putting your brand on the line.
Yeah, that was legendary.
Legendary.
And you got to have a lot of heart to get in the ring. They got in the ring.
They got in the ring.
So salute to both of them.
But I'm gonna let people know that I'm gonna let best friends chime in and shit. I just want to let the people know, man, and she'll tell you, man, I'm a hip hop head, man. I love hip hop. I study it.
He knows his shit.
I study the politics, and I'm gonna let y'all know right now, coming up, naturally, I was more of a Dipset fan just of the music.
Me too.
Dip, I felt like they made them anthems that motivate you. And shout out to the Heat Makers and a lot of their producers that I don't know their name. I always like their sound.
They definitely got that sound, that anthem.
That anthem, energy.
Yeah.
They had movement.
Yeah.
But never at no time of me comprehending that I think anybody, including Cam, was better than Jadakiss or even Styles in that regard. And no disrespect to Sheik. I just feel like I know Jada and Styles have always been super active more than Sheik.
Yeah.
But I've never thought lyrically anybody, definitely nobody over there I ever thought was better than Jada. And not too many over there I thought. The only one that I feel with is a Cam. But nobody fucking with Jada. But even still, off of just music and feeling at that time growing up, I was a Dipset fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I say that to say we seen the battle, we seen an epic battle where I believe the Locks dominated. If this was a boxing fight, I feel like the pride of Dipset, they took a hell of a beating. I don't think they got, it was one of those fights where they got beat up bad. They got to put their ice on the eyes and all that. Yeah. But they didn't get knocked out because they that great.
Nope,
they gave you moments.
They stayed in the fight.
They stayed in the fight. But here's what people don't understand. People we want to know. I studied the Dipset. I've seen old performances by Dipset where they have chemistry and camaraderie. Yeah. What people don't know, the Locks are still a unit.
They are still a unit to this day. You can tell.
They've been doing this shit as a unit for the past 30 years. Whereas though Dipset in the battle, they all linked up for this moment, but it's not no camaraderie. Cameron at this point do what he do. Jim Jones do what he do. Yeah. Santana not active and it showed. Yeah. This was a lesson tonight. This was a lesson that hip hop goes deeper than words. It goes deeper than a beat. It goes deeper than image. Yeah. This shit is about master of ceremony, MCing. Who, what Rakim say, who can control the crowd? Yeah. And the master of ceremony was Jada. Yeah. And he had his hell of a support team with him, in my opinion, in Styles P and Sheik, and that's not taking nothing away. They got brotherhood. They respect their position. You heard Jada. He said, I'm the transmission. I carry my team on my back. Yeah. And they was cool. I didn't see no jealousy, no malice. They know their roles. Yeah. And when you know your role, and Dipset tried to do that shit to him all night. Sheik, what you going? No. Yeah. This ain't about Sheik Loose. This is the Locks versus Dipset, and I'm playing my role, and I'm playing it to the best of my ability. Yeah. Dipset lost because of lack of unity. Yeah. They some of the greats, and they outdated their own music. See, when you an eye rapper, I always talk about the eye rapper.
Yeah.
See, Scarface and Tupac definitely made timeless music because they could make music about not just their life, what
The
black men go through, period.
Yeah, what black women go through, what our
when
people go through.
But when you an eye rapper, you got to be careful. Look at Jay-Z. People like Magna Carta ain't. Yeah, he's an eye rapper.
Yep.
So who he was in the Magna Carta, some of his core, they not with him. They can't understand Magna Carta. Dipset was eye rapping back then, but they had unity, so you felt it.
Yep.
When I used to hear, I'm ready, it ain't the same when I heard you, Wells, because they're not really moving as a unit.
Nope, and you can tell. It was obvious. It was obvious. They wasn't really together on stage. They were together, rapping and saying they raps. But you could tell it wasn't no brotherhood. You could tell it wasn't no camaraderie.
It was
you could
business.
Tell they're not in each other everyday life.
There you go.
And it showed.
They all came separate.
Yeah. They all linked up to get that check.
The Locks came to the show together.
Yeah. They prayed before the
Dipset
show.
met each other there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lack of spirituality on the Dipset side. And I love them.
Yeah.
I just want people to put shit in perspective. Nah, Dipset ain't. They one of the most influential movements ever. But people got to know their history, man. Cameron been in a lot of battles, and sometimes when you battling and you got so much belief in your team, you as strong as your team. God humbled Cam and exposed them in 2007, and Cam realized that his team wasn't with him as he thought he was. And what I mean by that is giving y'all some hip-hop history for the ones that don't know. 50 Cent was on Hot 97, I believe, and at the time he was dissing Koch. Koch was like I call it like an independent major. They were funding people that had independent entities that the majors had no longer wanted to invest in because hip hop was changing.
You can shut down Diplomat Project.
I'm not talking about diplomats. Can you really want that?
Nah, that's what I was asking. Can you do it? That's what I'm asking.
What I'm saying to you is, listen, let me explain something to you. I'm saying to you, I got projects over there. I just signed off
to Prodigy deal
right.
There,
I just let him do that deal, homeboy.
Exactly. So why would you let him do a deal at Koch, a place that you think is the graveyard?
It is the graveyard.
So why would you let your man?
The only one, you know what it is?
Why would you let your buddy that you mess with?
Because he asked for it. Like, I don't hold people against their will. See, Ken, let me tell you something. Look, let me tell you something about me. Listen.
Wait. Here, let's do this. Wait, Ken.
I don't know what everybody else gets. I'm sitting in.
No. Listen, let me tell you something.
I was flipping on Koch. Let me explain something to you about Koch Records. They made 600. They signed They sold their company for $80 million to a company called Row Entertainment.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Go ahead.
I'm letting the world know.
They just sold portions of it in Canada.
They sold the company for $80 million. Last year, Row Entertainment made $600 million, according to the Canadian Wall Street Journal. Koch put a deal on the table for me for $7 million. I said, what are you talking about? That's not 1% of $600 million. So currently, when I was on my rampage talking about Koch owe me cake, yeah, they just made close to $1 billion in the last 2 years, and I'm not taking $10 million off $1 billion.
How'd that make you feel?
But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to explain to you, you talk about you Koch as the graveyard, you just let your man
It is a graveyard. If you got, listen, let me tell you something. Look, if you got, now check this out. Look, initially, we cleared that everybody is visible that this is where artists go after the majors won't invest in them anymore.
All right, let me explain something to you. I got 3 different distributions. I got Def Jam, which is a major. When I got Warner Brothers, which is a major.
Yeah, and the reason why, look, let me tell you.
No.
Cam, for one second.
Wait, Cam, let's hear. Cam, hold up, Cam, because you.
3 different.
We're not talking about your money, Cam. Listen to this.
How much Lloyd Banks sold?
Well, Lloyd Banks is at 300,000.
And he's on a major, and Jim is at 300,000.
Right. And that's great for Jimmy, but Jimmy's not. Listen, look. That's great for Jimmy. Like, every time I talk about balling, you know what, Cam? If you want to do...
Lloyd Banks is at 300,000. Jim Jones is at 300,000.
Yeah.
Jim Jones is on an independent. Lloyd Banks is on Yellow.
But Lloyd Banks has more money than Jim Jones. And when you want to talk on that level. See, you get ready to turn it into something else. Check this out.
What is you talking about? Then you let Prodigy Come over here.
Yeah, I let him do a deal over there. Because he asked to do the deal over there, and I said, you know what? You can go if you want to do that.
How much Mobb Deep sold this year?
All right, y'all gotta...
Curtis. Yo, Curtis, how much did Mobb Deep sell this year?
You're not going to be... You can ready to cause a whole different situation. Watch this.
Curtis, how much
Let's not make it a different situation.
He thinks that it's good. He thinks that it's good to go in the competition. I'm not going to stop competing.
How much did the Mob sell, Curtis?
Let me tell you something. The difference between Dipset and the average artist is...
We gotta shut him off.
How much the Mob and how much Lloyd Banks sold?
Monse.
Doing the same numbers you...
Monse, we gotta cut it, honey.
The difference
Cam,
between...
I'm sorry, baby. And I want to be fair to everybody, but...
Now listen, the difference between...
We can't... Even you, Cam, can't curse.
The average artist that signs to Koch Records and the Dipset is Cameron had marketing dollars spent on him by Columbia Records on Sony. Cameron had marketing dollars spent on him from Def Jam. And these were major companies that promoted him like a star. So he has a stronger presence than the average artist that ends up on Koch Records.
So you got like, look at the firm. Nas has always been a major artist, but AZ and them, the majors say nope. So Koch was going to be that corporate outlet for those type of artists. While the majors make the millions, they was going to make the 100,000s. So 50 was on the radio, you know, being 50, disrespecting Koch, speaking on how he felt like Koch was the graveyard label for artists when their careers coming to an end. But some people felt a certain way about it. You know, them New York niggas is slick. Because Cameron had just got finished the whole Killer Season thing the year prior, which is something monumental in the Diplomat's history. But when you look at business totality and corporate, it kind of hurt Cam because you was going at a giant like Jay who could cut off ties in the corporate world and eliminate certain opportunities. Even though we like Killer Season, yeah, he had to pay for that shit going at Jay the way he disrespectfully went at him. And the very next year, the breakup, the whole Rockefeller breakup, and like 50 Cent said, Cam was, them niggas was really moving independently, but they took that major exposure they got when they had that major deal with Rockefeller and used it to their advantage. But they thought, and I think you are strong as your team, because fuck this corporate world. But if your team not all the way intact, you got to be careful with your moves.
Right.
I think Cam felt, I'm not knowing that what caused him to do decisions and this, that, and the third, but some of the giants that Cam was going at, I don't think the whole Dipset probably feel was a good move. Right. But he the boss. But I'm a loyal motherfucker. It don't matter whether if it's war, it's war. As long as we together. As long as I know you with me, it is what it is.
Yeah. If you not fucking with somebody, I'm not fucking. It's because the loyalty lies there. That's where my loyalty lies. Until you get that straight, I can't fuck with you.
Yep. So okay. So the very next year, Cam run into another giant. This is 07. This is 50 Cent. He's selling 10 million. This, he got the movie. He about to have the battle with Kanye. Do y'all have Graduation versus the Curtis album?
I remember that.
Big shit. 50 Cent is on the radio station talking bad about Koch, you know, the bullshit. Cam feels some type of way because Cam really, the Diplomat projects is the shit that got Koch kind of on. Because they probably was the biggest independent that Koch was funding that still had traction. Because movements are powerful.
Yep.
He decides, and I did think Cam jumped the gun because when Cam called, 50 was being totally respectful, and Cam took it as an opportunity in a moment. Yeah, what the Banks do? What the Yayo do? They bricking. You know how you do. Instead of talking it out.
Right.
Cam being too arrogant in war, and I love Cam, but in war you got to strategize. You can't let your enemy know what you was thinking. You did.
Yeah.
And guess what happened? You caused a war with another giant. 50.
Yeah.
Right? And you're doing the Curtis, and 50 had the funeral record. They both had videos back to back. And I remember that time. I'm like, oh, Cam, Dipset versus G Unit. Because I was such a Dip fan. I felt like they really was a movement. I was like, oh, whether Cam in the right or wrong, Santana coming, Hell Rail coming, J.I. Ryder coming.
They're coming, yeah.
They didn't come. And more importantly than coming, 50 did a Rap City where he was saying he's thinking about signing the artist. And you got to think, Jim is hot right now because Ballin' came out.
Right.
And I'm back. It's your boy 50 Cent bringing you more Rap City. It's going down right here. I know this is your favorite show right now because I'm on it. And I told y'all earlier I was going to bring somebody new in the G Unit. I might have a new signing, I might not. You see, I got the whole G Unit here. We're going to get it going.
You got back there.
Ah!
Oh, man.
Hey, what you know?
What's
What you know?
What's hoodie?
It's your man Jim Jones right here. Bought you the biggest record of last year, right?
Oh yeah, we had a nice
what we
time
call
last
that
year.
one? What we call that one?
I was balling, we still balling. What's poppin', big baby?
Was balling. You know, so
man, we got this.
So why was you here? Right? We gotta do that one time. Tell me how to show you how you do it.
You got to pass me the ball for
That's how we gotta do that.
Throw you the ball, baby.
You know what I mean?
Shit, we here. I just came to show some support. You know,
That's
I
what's up.
respect Gina G Unit as one of the few movements that I do respect in this game and things like that. You know me, I'm a hustler, so I'm always open for money and things like that. But
That's what this is. This is the ultimate hustler version of Rap City right here.
it's still diplomats though, baby.
Yeah, let's talk about how like what you got going on.
Oh, now you know I got a new deal pending. I don't want to break no hearts and shake the tables too much, but somebody to offer me a whole bunch of money that I can't refuse and things like that.
Well,
but,
don't blow that till negotiations is done.
I'm not gonna blow that up too much, but I think it's pretty much done. You dig? But besides that, the album coming out, you'll look forward to that Bird Gang album, Dipset, G Unit. Don't be scared.
That's right. We brought you Jim Jones. We brought you Jim Jones, and be surprised because we got more surprises to come. More Rap City.
Right.
And this will go on. You know, you could be working with a person and sometimes y'all got different ideas. And sometimes you can get lost in communication. And when you get lost in communication, people make moves without consulting your team. People that know anything about mafia shit, that's what got Maya Lansky killed. Not Maya Lansky, Bugsy Siegel. You had Maya Lansky, Lucky Luciano, and Bugsy Siegel. Mafia shit. If the money ain't in the pot, if you getting any money outside the pot, you was liable to get a hit pulled on you. Just like Bugsy Siegel found out because he created Las Vegas, getting that money out in Nevada, and when the mobsters found out, they whacked him. That was the type of thing I think Jimmy did. So when it was a surprise guest, and lo and behold, 50 Cent hosting Rap City, I guess Tigger was missing or something, or vacation, 50 was hosting it, and it was Jim Jones in the height of 50 Cent versus Cameron beef. In the height. Do you know the Dipset world was stunned? Because 50, it already had got personal. In the songs that they were saying. 50 was called, Cam was calling that nigga a rat. And this one, and 50, you had just made a song talking about Jim Jones is the new boss. And Jewels, you've been promoted to capo status. No matter if you agree with Cam or not, you gonna side with his enemy and perform. And I think I know what Jimmy was thinking. Opportunity.
Yeah.
He gonna be with this and ego. Yeah. You feel like you don't need Cam anymore. When you feel like you don't need somebody of true colors to show, you got balling. And you fucked up hip-hop history, and a lot of y'all mistakes is happening now. Because who I say I like the best now? Like as far as their energy. In Dipset.
Jim.
Yeah.
Jim.
I like who Jim has become, what I feel. But you know when they say coward, you died 1,000 deaths, and loyalty and honor really means something, their brand is shattered because they don't have no chemistry, because they really never recovered from that.
Yeah.
It's all about a check when it come to Cam at this point. And I get it, it's business. Because he in a lose-lose. Cam really want to move on and do his own thing. I know how I feel to be in that position and feel like, damn, I'm out here in the ring and my men ain't with me. When you put these niggas in position, even if you ain't in the right sometimes, you don't side with my enemy, especially on the public stage. It's kind of hard to ever come back from some shit like that. And you seen that in the battle.
Yeah.
You seen it. That's why people got to know what happened. And I'm going to be honest, the Locks really, they let me know how competitive hip-hop really is. I hope it really come back because the competitive nature give influence. Jadakiss price just went up.
It really
and
did.
Jada and the Locks have never had public feuds with each other. And we all argue. I'm pretty sure they argue. But they so grounded with each other, they still a unit. So even though I say Jadakiss price went up, what do that mean? If Jada price went up, the Locks went up.
Yeah.
Because all Jada gonna say, oh yeah, you know the Locks is included.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, Jada.
Yeah.
And that's real brotherhood. And they go both ways. Sometimes you gotta be the one that's a little ahead, and you gotta bring the motherfuckers that's with you. That's why I respect Memphis Bleak. Motherfuckers better. This hip hop shit deeper than what y'all think. Niggas make fun of Flavor Flav. It's only one Flavor Flav, and Chuck D needed him.
Yeah. Flavor Flav is needed. Your
brand could be over. This shit ain't a joke. Niggas is poor. We listening to these niggas for influence. Dipset influence a lot of motherfuckers, and karma fuck with them because legacy is more important than the check, Cam. Why the fuck Hell Rail wasn't out there? Why J.R. Ryder wasn't out there? Why 40 Cal wasn't out there? Why Uncasa wasn't out there?
Yeah.
Why y'all ain't do no Stack Bundles tribute? Because you motherfuckers think about check, fame, opportunity. If you can afford to buy the fucking chain to put on the nigga neck, that's why Jada said don't give it back to him after the song. He was cooking them niggas. If you got to do all that, you ain't got money to make sure Hell Rail and JR get a piece of something. You some selfish niggas, man.
For real.
And I'm glad and Cam is my man. He the only one I empathize with, though. And people gonna be like, no, Cam. No, man. I know how. That's his character. He's Cam. But look how many niggas Cam put in the game. In the world where niggas don't even want to stop when I'm giving them a free card. No way it's going to be the same chemistry. They supposed to. And Cam's so loyal, he didn't have to do this shit. Yeah. He went and got buried with Dipset. Because they brand is, they took a L.
They took a L.
Cam got booed, Jim falling on stage, Jewel's got his bandana thrown down, freaky, zeeky looking silly as fuck. Yeah. Cam went back and died with them niggas, man. And that's what unloyalty gets you. Because of ego and pride. I'll do it myself.
Yep.
Jim made him. All this shit is because of that shit.
Yeah.
Go do your history.
Yeah.
Dipset got buried. Dipset. Imagine if Dipset would have battled the Locks with real energy. A real lineup. They was just playing songs. Cam was trying to keep these niggas in the game. Cam was really fighting them niggas at one point by himself.
Yeah.
Because them niggas ain't got the same hunger. Jim is active now, but they're not performing new Jim songs. He had to go back in time. Oh, here you go.
And the energy, the Locks outdid them with energy. They wanted to be the coolest, the freshest. They wanted to wear the most chains. They wanted to look the flies. They didn't give a damn about the camaraderie and the brotherhood of it. You could say, oh, the Locks, this is what they do. This is their lifestyle. They eat, breathe, and sleep MCing.
Lyrical war.
It's lyrical warfare.
They didn't survive I got that term from Jada. Remember I saying cops and crooks survive different eras with the cops and crooks.
Yeah.
On dome, on lane. Plus we reading books.
Yeah.
I got that type of thinking from Jada. I've been on my hip hop shit. I've been knew Jada was one of the GOATs. I ain't know that he did. He showed me something new. Cause this is this is something different. I heard his music. I got to see it in the flesh on the battle. Jada the one that said we survive all the errors. That's why I was bringing it up. I got that from Jada.
That was some legendary shit.
Jada, man. They got camaraderie.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
You could tell. You know, they practice, they rehearse.
Give people their flowers. People always beat up Mike. Yeah, Mike the GOAT. But guess what I heard Mike say out his mouth? I definitely, without a doubt, needed Scottie Pippen to win all these championships. That's a humble man. But y'all want to pick on him. I ain't with that. Look, Mike ain't speak up on certain shit. I don't know. God might send Mike straight to heaven. Who am I? I'm going to talk about what Mike did. Because I got enough of you niggas that I could get on you, mother. Pick on Mike. When you motherfuckers killing babies, Mike ain't shooting a baby.
For real.
Mike ain't give a shit. That's y'all pride. Don't give me shit. I'm going to get my own shit. Just give me enough energy to keep pushing. For Mike done that.
Yeah.
And Mike said it wasn't because of just him. He was humble. Team.
He needed that team. And Mike have inspired a lot of young boys.
No way Hell Real and J.I. Ryder and them wasn't supposed to be out there, man. Dipset got what they were supposed, man. Like, karma, man, it's an amazing thing. I ain't really know hip-hop. Hip-hop bigger than... It's big, man. It's big. The bag ain't worth it. I remember Cam made the post. They wanted why I ain't post nothing for verses. And he was talking about, because you just sent the check, Swiss. Was that check worth what happened to y'all ass? Because y'all the butt of the joke.
For real.
Y'all look like some old hustling niggas that want to still be in that time. Don't you motherfuckers know that image shit wasn't going to work right now? Niggas is coming out of a pandemic. The same reason why I say Drake probably is finally reached, and Drake, my man, hits. But he talk about more than just in the club, but most of his songs he's attacking club. He give the Future records. People was off for a whole year, meaning people had to reflect.
Yeah.
Shit was serious. But motherfuckers wasn't in that environment, so it's hard to reach. Why you think hip hop emerged? They talking about the Butcher, the Trust Movement, them boys in Memphis that's doing that shit. Shout out to Trapper Man Dale and Don Tripp and Starlito, niggas that's independently doing this shit.
Really doing it.
The Locks have been them type of niggas their whole career. It's coming to the forefront. Time running out on them niggas. The realness have arrived. Matter of fact, we been here. It's just time. The world in the frenzy is getting clear where they can't rely on the silly shit no more.
Nope.
They got blown out because it was no camaraderie. It was no chemistry. And you ain't gonna win like that.
I was drunk last night, but still life is good. Like to stay low key because I'm misunderstood. So I'm chilling with Easky to get out of the box. When we cruise through the city, we like fuck the cops. Got the loud pack and plus cups for days. With cash in our pocket, it's the hustler's way.